Hey guys, it's August, and welcome back to Pyre! Last time we fought the Essence, a triumvirate made out of 3 harps, and we got a surprising new party member. Pyre the harp has joined our team, kind of out of nowhere. Like, I was not expecting that, but Hedwyn made her join with the conditions that she get us out of here and she sticks with us. So it's gonna be interesting to see how well she can get along with Jodi. Anyway, after prevailing over the Essence in a decisive victory, you and the others return to your wagon to consider your next move, and how best to integrate Pyre into the group. The Essence is a triumvirate of Wing's harps, harbouring a deep hatred for the Commonwealth, led by the harp Pyre Thane. Don't worry, I won't be staying any longer than it takes. I like my fresh air, so I can sleep up on the roof. I don't trust the rights will cause my path into Pyre's to cross again before long. You're welcome with us for now, Pyre. Trust is what got us here. Isn't that right, Rocky? But Rocky does not seem to hear the question. He's been rather quiet since first encountering a new guest. Pyre shoots him one of her smiles. He stammers something about, wait, is he getting embarrassed? Or is he getting scared? During the discussion, the minstrel pulls you aside. Reader, I ask a moment of your time outside. Is it time to read the stars? There is somewhere I may ask we go, here in the Black Basin, reader. By your leave, of course, and provided that the stars allow it. Will you look upon them for us, please? Of course. That is my job after all, although where do you want to go, and what is this? Lou the Vernal Star. The Vernal Star burns bright over the dense woods in the Black Basin. Oh, that's pretty cool looking. Looks like a sakura tree with thorns around it. The glade of Lou directly due west then. It is just as my client indicated. According to the stars, the next right shall commence here. The great sap scholar Lou Scorlion here vanished the root titan limbless Arizech. Let's just move on. This client of yours, our informant, Sandlewood. He entrusted us with this wagon, this quest. Why? What does he want from us? You may ask him yourself. He awaits us somewhere in Wakingwood due west. So we're finally gonna meet Sandalwood after all this time. And he shall find us. It seems you are soon to finally meet Sandalwood. At dawn, you shall have to cross a single narrow path leading west, where he supposedly awaits. Alright, well let's head inside then. And I guess we'll see what Pyre is all about. Your approach Pyre was kept to herself since she joined your small band. You sense she is unaware of you as she preens her flight feathers, but then she speaks up before you can do the same. Come to check up on me, reader darling. In those first moments when we met, the vote of confidence in me with which you related that nice Hedwyn boy, I'm grateful you're willing to see past these wings. One of your kind's ancient enemies just happens to insert itself into your group, and you just go with it? However, I assure you that my motives here are plain, you'll see. I've business with my blood sister Pyre and nothing more. You briefly met, I think. She's quite the catch. As to the little quibble between us, well, it's a long story all in all. One that's frankly no business. One that's frankly no one's business besides hers and mine. Surely we'll run into her again. Maybe not soon, but in time. And we have the rest of our long lives to wait. Anyway, happy to aid you in your quest until such time, especially to the extent that it aids me in mine. A simple exchange. Until then, stay vigilant, darling. You need to concern yourself with making small talk with someone like me. And besides, we harps have a saying, lies abound. She sweeps away before you can respond. Out of the roof of the black wagon? I was actually thinking this earlier, and this is kind of like a little sidetrack. But we have met so many different triumvirates at this point. Like there's the first guy, who I don't even remember. Then there's the old Kerr, there's the crazy Kerr, there's the bog crones. You know, like there's this whole bunch of different guys, and I'm assuming over the course of the game we will meet them several times. And yet this is already part, like, what, 13? So the fact that we haven't seen, like, any repeats yet is kind of crazy to me. And we haven't seen, like, a group of, demons yet, like Jodi either, so who knows what else is going to be out there. So let's have a look around and see what we got. Tizo is up in the rafters. Rocky is taking a nap. Faye is picking out her food. Sir Gilman is admonishing himself. Pamitha is nearby, and she has moonshine. Interesting. Oh, that was kind of cool, actually. Okay. Can you click other things? You can. I didn't notice that. What is your diary up to? She is skinning something. Ooh. Edwin is practicing his letters. The lone minstrel is keeping quiet. And Sandra is smiling to herself. Why, hello, my lovely reader. What might I do for you? So, I actually asked Liga to look this up for me because I was really curious what exactly you need to do the Scribe Trials. And according to what she found, you only need to have characters at level 3. But we have several characters at level 3 at this point, so I'm not sure why we can't do this. My best guess is that you need to do, like, you probably need to get past a certain story point with those characters to do their Scribe Trials, but yeah, like, Edwin's 3, Jodi's 3, Rocky's 3, Tizo's 3. Like, it's really strange to me that we can't do any of these because we should be able to. Unless it is tied to the practice right in some way, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah, let's head back outside and continue our journey. Let us head over to these woods and meet Sandlewood. But first we have to go through the Sulphur Main. The lone minstrel cautions that the path down the cliffs is rather treacherous. Well, that was quick. The wagon has hit a snag descending the black crags, its wheel is stuck. Jodariel is not pleased. First that blasted little bird, now this. Though you lack Jodariel's raw strength to join in as she attempts to dislodge the wagon. At last, with a roar and a heave, she forces the wagon back onto solid ground. May the Sandalwood be worth all the hassle. Thank you, Jodi. I'm guessing Sandalwood doesn't like to be kept waiting. He is very patient, on the contrary. Not I. Let us move on. That's actually interesting because I kind of assumed that Jodi, Hedwyn, and Rocky already knew Sandalwood, but it sounds like they have never met him before. That makes me think that maybe the lone minstrel put them on this quest for some reason, and they're going along with it for some reason. I'm really not sure why. Hopefully all these answers, or hopefully all of these questions are answered by the time we meet Sandalwood. Soon the wagon is prepared to press onwards down the jagged slopes towards Wakingwood. Your companions who explored ahead advise on which forked path is best. So we can go through the Flameberg, which is Sir Gilman. He thinks he can dig something up valuable here. Or the Glass Peak. Pamitha says she can procure a talisman here. Oh my god. Gilman, or our newest party member. You know what? I'm gonna go with Pamitha here. She probably knows his areas better than Gilman anyway. I mean, Gilman's probably just gonna fall into a lava pit and get cooked. Having gone the route Pamitha recommended, she directs you towards a particular crag, no more conspicuous than any other. They clip our wings before they cast us down here, you know. But just the same, we learn to flit around a bit. Just watch. So that's the reason why they can't stay in the air. Okay, that makes sense. Pamitha swoops up to a nearby peak and disappears behind it. She does not keep you waiting long and returns bearing an item of some sort. For you, reader darling, we hiring remnants stashed away such things for such occasions. We found a Titan tooth! After blocking airborne adversaries, the bearer briefly stuns them and knocks them back. Yeah, that's kinda cool. But I do think that's neat how, like, that idea that they get their wings clipped so they can't fly kind of carries over to the ride itself, you know, because now they can't permanently fly either. Having passed beyond the black crags, your wagon arrives at the edge of Wakingwood. It is here that Sandalwood is to be expecting you. However, most puzzling, he ought to have met us here. You said he would find us himself. Aye, he was to find us at the edge of these woods. Were we supposed to keep waiting for him? You would desire for the stars to be your guide as always. The rites beckon, and the rites take precedence above all else. Surely he shall find us, yes. Then let's keep moving. How do we get through these woods? The lone minstrel notes two possible paths, of course. Though cautious, the woods are difficult to navigate, and Sandlewood would have known the most expedient path. Okay. So we have the Needle Field, or Greymoor. Okay. Studied the rites here. Once resided here. Okay. So we can either learn more about the rites, or we can visit a place where Sandlewood used to live. Grandest trees. Oh, I'm really eager to see both of these, actually. Let's get a Greymoor, though, because I am eager to see Sandlewood's home. Sandlewood has led a long life compared with any of you, at least. In the latest years of his exile, he became rather reclusive for a variety of reasons he shall no doubt explain. He found some solace here in these woods, though I fear I cannot locate his residence without him. That's a shame. The woods seem to have encroached. There is no path forward, while neither the paths leading backwards appear to match the route you took to this point. Okay. So we're slowly getting more lost here. Drawn to this location, Tizo wishes to go this way. Ooh, ashen grounds under thickets. Let's listen to Faye for this one. At least we got back out. The woods are so disorienting at this point that you decide to break for camp and survey the surroundings for any clues. Perhaps later there shall be time to pursue your vocations. Okay. Ooh, the Beyond a Crystal seeks Jodariel! Yes, we finally have one. Let's do it. You bring me my brief reprieve from solitude. What seeks you in exchange? Let's do it. And we can talk to her too. I am always prepared to cut your idiots and the egos down to size. Who shall it be? Well, I have a very big idiot for you to cut today. You asked Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Jodariel. That surly demon, is it? She could stand to lighten up, though I fear that is not a secret I can teach. But let us bring her forth regardless. Soon Jodariel appears and heeds of the summons. What is the meaning of this, Rita? Here we are once again. What is the meaning of this, Rita? Where are the others? The apparition of Sandra appears and loosens her mask. Welcome to my humble abode, demon. You are good at taking orders, no? State your purpose quickly, Wraith. My purpose is to put you to the test. You may be fearsome to behold, but you are old and slow. Your weakness perhaps outweighs your strength. Though I sorely wish you and your lovely Rita to prove me wrong. Old, she says. Very well then, Rita. Let us show her whether she is right. So who is it? Jodariel versus 3 Harps. Okay. Let us do this. Welp. Oh, I can't get the bounty. That's actually a shame, but I guess it makes sense. Oh no. Probably shouldn't take these guys lightly. I was trying to, get them both like that. Oh, easy. Okay, well, there we go. I'm gonna fling it. Alright, so it's gonna take about 3 shots to do this. It's probably, just easiest waiting for them to do that. Just walk into my aura and then die. Or I can try and sneak around like this. Ah, I got caught. Hopefully I get back in time. Alright, I'm here. Alright, we got saved by that. Hi, you. Let me sneak around back here, thank you. Unfortunately, Jodariel is quite slow. I feel like I should have probably changed the talisman around for this. Okay, I'm here again. Oh, but they got in. Okay. I feel like I can do this when it's a 1v2. But unfortunately, when it's a 1v3, that's when things become tricky and... Damn it, they're gonna get in again. Man. I suppose the problem is that I keep playing Jodariel. Yeah, you can. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, just like sit around there for a bit. That makes my life a lot easier. Thanks. There we go. I suppose the problem is that I do keep playing Jodariel as a character who kind of sits in one place and acts as a wall. So dealing with a mobile character like this is pretty tricky. Come on, Jodi. Thank you. Let me oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Jump! Ah, I dropped the ball. That's fine though. It's down there now. And if I cast my aura like that, we can go grab it and we can take it back in. Alright, one more. It actually looks like flimming the ball does less Pyre damage. I didn't realize that. Well, I suppose to be fair, I don't really fling it that often. I'm not... Okay. I was going to say, I'm not really comfortable trying to go for the ball while they're still alive, but unfortunately I am dead this time. Oh, hey! Where did the ball go? There it is. Okay, we got it. Okay, they are all on my side now, so if I can get sneak past like this, jump! And there we go. Good job, Jodariel. That was pretty rough. Also, that kind of tells me that you only get these after certain points, because Jodariel couldn't do hers till we actually met the Harps, so there you go. Are you satisfied now, Wraith? I am never satisfied, Demon. However, your performance was sufficient and you passed my test. Thus, congratulations are in order to you and to your lovely Rita. Now, farewell. And we are back. That was a strange experience. What do you have there, Rita? We have received Solem's Horn. Jodariel can cast her aura farther and faster than usual, 15 plus. That seems really good. I'll definitely give that to her. Because right now she has this money thing, which to be honest isn't really helping us too much, but I will equip that. And do I want to give this Titan Tooth to anyone after blocking airborne adversaries? I guess I could get that to Pamitha, maybe? What does she have? Yeah, I'll give it to Pamitha. Because she's in the air a lot, so it's possible that she'll hit people in the air too. Alright, digging for grubs. Having a drink with Jodariel. Looking for food? Patrolling back and forth? Looking for something to do? She just got here and she's already really bored. Having a quick meal. Having a drink with Rocky. She is training herself. And the lone minstrel is strumming a tune. Well, you're all done here, so let's sift through the ashes. He was here! He was here! You mean Sandlewood? If I may ask, how can you be so certain? I think from this? It says something. I don't know what it says, but I feel like it has to mean something. Faye produces a small strip of bark she found in the ashes. At first it seems like nothing of interest until you see a message carved onto the inside. Bark strip. Okay. Come to Cinderroot S. Okay, that seems like a really, really good clue, so good job there, Faye. So it's some kind of message from the Sandlewood guy. Seems that way. Which way to Cinderroot? A hush clearing south of the Glade of Loo. Grounds well travelled by saps knowledgeable in the rites. Saps! Is that our next race? It is due west. Perhaps we can set forth early tomorrow when the woods are still. Sounds good. Everyone rest up, big day coming up. Alright, time for vocations! I guess just quickly, anything to do here? Anything new? Well, they're all up to something. Pacing aimlessly, watching the sky. Teaching the drive imps. I feel like I have to do this at this point. Out for a walk. Crawling in the wheel walk! Having a drink. Brushing the imps with Jodariel. Brushing the imps with Headwind. There you go. Alright, so what to do? We've seen all of these, and I kind of feel like probably studying or mentor a companion is the way to go. You know what? I am going to mentor a companion, and I reckon I am going to either mentor Pamitha or Sir Gilman, just because these guys are new and they are way behind in experience compared to everyone else. Which one though? You know what? Pamitha stole the show last time. So let's mentor Sir Gilman.
This knight shall be your eager protege.
You sit down with Sir Gilman to go over some of the subtler aspects of the rites, such as the state of banishment and how to return from it. You sense he is beginning to understand. Hey guys, ignore the fact that this is clearly being recorded on a different day, thanks.
Huzzah! Great wisdom clouds over this knight's entire consciousness.
Level 2, and what do we get? So we have Depths of the Sea Sojourner, Rites Masteries enhancing a worm's carefree and unpredictable nature. The Underking travelled all across the seas and survived many perilous adventures. And Tactics of the Underking, Rite Masteries enhancing a worm's maneuvers inspired by their traditional undersea warfare. There is no limbless undersea faring warrior who has surpassed Underking or S, though he kind of keeps trying. So he has Valiant Return. If Sir Gilman and his allies are banished, he shall return instantly. Ooh, that's pretty nice. So if you have this ability and you have Gilman on the team, it's impossible to have no guys on the field at all, so that would be pretty nice for that. Probably good if you were somebody who got banished a lot, so... And he also has Avenging Aid. After Sir Gilman banishes an adversary, one of his banished allies shall instantly return. Ooh, that's pretty good too. So... which one? I kind of prefer this one, to be honest. The other one is nice, but it seems like it's better for people who die a lot, and the way I play, which is like, you know, grabbing the ball, running around, trying to like avoid attacks, I think that kind of like delays things long enough for my allies to come back anyway, and I haven't really been in a situation where all 3 of my guys have died. So that would be a very, very specific ability to have, I think. But having Avenging Aid means that I'll always be able to bring them back if I have Gilmore on the team, so... And it is fairly easy to get people too, because you can just like fly back to the end of his trail, so... Yeah, I'm gonna get this one.
This knight has little fear of banishment should he self-sacrifice to help clear a path for his compatriots.
Thank you, Gilman. And anything going on in the wagon? Doesn't look like it. Searching for something to drink. Yep. That about sums it up. Let's continue our adventure. Into Cinderroot, a hushed clearing south of the Glade of Loo. You have reason to suspect the informant Sandlewood may have come through here. Alright, so let's see what we can find. I mean, after all, last time, kind of, Faye found a piece of wood that said Sandlewood would be here. And we arrive at the outskirts of Cinderroot, but once again the informant Sandlewood is nowhere to be found. You sense a hope to your companions waning as your search through the area yields nothing. Then something startles a little Tizo. Scrah! Tizo seems to be crying out in surprise he has spotted something or someone. It is a kinda creepy tree guy. Wait, is this Sandlewood? The imp charges towards him and leaps right into the figure's arms. They embrace. Oh, you look very interesting. He has like this little star symbol on his head, and man, he is very unique. The tall sap produced something that the imp swallows immediately and with great pleasure. Okay, so this is the sap. Tree-like creatures known for their ingenuity, cleverness, and ambition. Having allied with them, the Commonwealth achieved in decades what it could not achieve in centuries. The lone minstrel nods himself in affirmation. Here he is, Volfred Sandlewood. He is the lone minstrel's client, Headwing's informant, and leader of the Nightwings. It has been too long. Although, what voice should this guy have? He's kind of like a deep voice, so... like...
Too long indeed, Tariq. I trust your new companions bring some color to your days.
They do, sir. I think you shall find them worthy of the Nightwings. The sap looks upon the lot of you. You cannot sense his thoughts.
We shall see.
Then he turns to you.
You must be the reader. I am certain that we all appreciate your efforts here, my girl, though we shall manage on our own from here on out.
Wait, what? Wait a second. So, does he want to take over as the reader? I don't really know if that's okay. I mean, we've come this far using my skills, so... I don't really know if the others were like that either. No, yeah, I'm gonna insist on staying here. I like these guys. You stand your ground, meeting Volfred's steady gaze and assert to him that you do not feel your commitments to and from this group have yet to been satisfied. Hold on. Volfred, sir, I'm Hedwyn. My companions and I are the ones who answered your call. We followed the signs you left for us. Now we're here, thanks to you, and also to this reader. Not just a reader, she's our friend, my friend. She's not disposable. We made her a promise and our freedoms are now intertwined. Volfred smirks at this.
Freedom's not something to be traded or exchanged, my boy. I'd hoped that you would come to grasp this much by now.
He breathes a sigh.
It seems we've started off on the wrong foot. It's not my wish to sour the occasion, for there's much to do. You have a right you need to get to, do you not? I'll come along, though shall not interfere, for it seems you have a kinship with this reader of yours. Now then, Tariq.
Aye, Volfred, sir?
Come, let's have a chat.
Of course, sir. Volfred strides towards the black wagon, which must have belonged to him. You sense many conflicting emotions among your companions. I guess we'll have to welcome him aboard. Although, yeah, this is kind of strange. It does feel like he's trying to take our place. And I suppose here we are at our cherry blossom tree for our next rise. Your wagon cuts through a clearing to arrive at the glade of Lou where the stars directed you. Volfred nods his approval but leads everyone to their devices. Alright, and I think the demon. I really want to see what that says, but we better save it for next time because I don't have too much time to record tonight. Thank you all for watching, hope you all enjoyed, and next time we shall do our next rite and see where the journey takes us. This Volfred guy is going to be really interesting. Hopefully we can, impress him in this next rise. And I also wonder if our next opponent's going to be more saps then. Like, how will they work? I didn't even know. So anyway guys, once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.